Good morning, your homeschool elementary. Today is May 2020. Another way to say that is 2020. If yesterday was the 26th, what number is today? And take a look. Yeah, 27. So yesterday was Tuesday.
No, follow up to 27.
Oh, so look up to 27.
Fair days of the week.
What day is that?
There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week.
So today is Wednesday. Yesterday was, take a look, Tuesday. And tomorrow will be, take a look, Thursday. Let's go outside to take a look at the weather. There's a mix of clouds and sun today. It isn't as warm as it was yesterday, but as you can see, I'm still gonna take a swim. So today, I said that it was partly cloudy and hot. Let's go mark that down on the weather graph. So, partly cloudy and hot. What do we have the most of? That's right, sunny. Let's go read a book.
Hi boys and girls, today for your book I decided to pick one from Epic. I put a few space books, I assigned them to you, so you should get a little notification of that when you sign on to Epic. Today they are launching a rocket into space, so I thought we would read a space book. Okay, I'm going to turn you towards my computer. Here we go. Starlight, Star Bright. This is a non-fiction book, boys and girls. It was a perfect summer night for a campout. Jackson was stargazing with his best friend Wyatt. "Look, a shooting star," Jackson said, pointing to the sky. A shiny streak raced above them. "Quick," Wyatt exclaimed. "Make a wish upon a star." The two friends squeezed their eyes tight. They wished their wildest wishes. Max knew exactly what to wish for. He's wishing for a bone. When Jackson and Wyatt opened their eyes, they had a big surprise. "Where on earth are we?" Wyatt wondered. "We're in space," Jackson exclaimed. "But how did we get here?" "Anything's possible when you wish upon a star," Wyatt reminded his buddy. "It's a fact. The sun is the center of our solar system. The planets orbit or circle the sun." So this book is a little unique, boys and girls. It's kind of like a fiction and a non-fiction book smushed together, almost like Magic Schoolhouse stuff, right? Pretend stuff happens, but we learn true information when we read it. "The sun is a star, so make another wish," Jackson said. "That is true, boys and girls. The sun is a star." "I wish we could go planet hopping," Wyatt said. Suddenly their ship sped through space. It almost collided with a planet. "That's Mercury, the planet closest to the sun," Jackson said. It's the first stop on our planet hop." The friends stared at the rocky gray surface. Steep, sharp cliffs rose up from the ground. They saw deep craters and dark ditches. "Let's ditch Mercury," Jackson said. "Next stop, Venus." Wyatt steered ahead. "How do you know where to go next?" he asked Jackson. "Here it says, it's a fact. Mercury travels around the sun in just 88 Earth days. So 88 Earth days equals 1 Mercury year. The Earth needs 365 days to travel around the sun." "Just remember this. My very excellent mother just served us noodles," Jackson told Wyatt. "Noodles?" Wyatt was confused. "Why do noodles have to do with planets? What do noodles have to do with planets?" Jackson chuckled. "It's a trick to help you remember the order of the known planets. The first letter of every word begins with the first letter of a planet. Don't fly too close to Venus," warned Jackson. "The thick clouds trap the sun's heat." Says it's a fact. Venus is the hottest planet. The temperature reaches 800 to 900 degrees Fahrenheit, nearly twice as hot as a fire on Earth. The space shuttle raced towards Earth. "Home, sweet home," Jackson cheered. Max howled at a glowing sphere near Earth. "Max only howls at the moon," Wyatt said, "so that must be it." As the boys got closer to the moon, they noticed lots of ditches and canyons on the powdery surface. "Millions of years ago, meteors crashed into the moon and left their mark," Jackson exclaimed. "There's no air or weather on the moon, so nothing ever changes here." "You can still see the footprints of the first astronaut on the moon," Wyatt added. "It's a fact. In 1961, Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin were the first astronauts to walk on the moon." So based on our planet's sentence, an M planet must be next. The ship blasted through space for 140 million miles. Suddenly a cinnamon-colored globe loomed ahead. "Mars!" Wyatt shouted. "The fourth planet from the sun." "It's a fact. Mars may be red in color due to iron oxide resting on its surface. In 2015, scientists discovered evidence of water on Mars." Rust-colored dirt and rocks covered Mars' surface. The boys noticed a giant mountain bigger than anything they had ever seen on Earth. It was Olympus Mons, the largest volcano in the solar system. "Let's get out of here before it blows its top," Wyatt urged. "It's a fact. Olympus Mons is the size of the U.S. state Arizona. That's big."
Surface.
Oops. Next, the spaceship sped off towards Jupiter. A jumble of moons surrounded the fast-spinning giant. Wyatt and Jackson couldn't believe the planet's size. They saw a huge red storm, cloud swirl across the planet. "That's the Great Red Spot," Jackson said. "It's a storm that has lasted for about 300 years. "It's a fact. Jupiter is so big, about 1,300 Earths could fit inside it." "Good thing Earth storms don't last that long," Wyatt joked. "Now let's get to our next stop." Out the window, the boys saw total darkness. Jackson checked the odometer. It read 890,700,000 miles. That's how far away we were from the sun. No wonder it was so dark. "That is one cool planet," Wyatt exclaimed as he pointed to Saturn. He was right. Saturn's temperature is 320 degrees Fahrenheit below freezing. Saturn's rings are like giant ice blizzards. Says it's a fact. Some rings are very wide, some narrow. Each ring orbits at a different speed around Saturn. "Let's land here," Wyatt said as he steered toward the rings. "No way," Jackson warned. "Saturn doesn't have a solid surface. If we tried to land, we would be sucked into the planet's core. Let's just blast on to Uranus." "It's a fact. Cassini is the only spacecraft to orbit Saturn, launched by NASA in 1997. It was still sending data in 2016. The boys traveled deeper into space. No wonder only one space probe has ever passed by Uranus, Jackson said. That is really far out. It was getting late. The boys had only one more stop on their planet hop. Max couldn't wait to get home. He was getting hungry. It's a fact. Voyager 2 is the only spacecraft ever to fly by Uranus, passing by in 1989, 12 years after launch. So it took 12 years to get there. It's a fact. Why is Uranus blue? The gas methane surrounds the planet. When sun shines on methane, it looks blue. Are we there yet? Wyatt asked. Almost, Jackson said as he spotted another icy blue planet ahead. Neptune is the 8th and final known planet in our solar system. Suddenly, the spaceship rocked. It whooshed. It spun. Neptune's winds, Wyatt exclaimed. They're more than 1,000 miles per hour. The wind whipped the ship through space like a frisbee. It's a fact. In 2006, New Horizons was launched to explore Pluto and the Kuiper Belt beyond Neptune. In 2015, the satellite sent images and data of Pluto. Today, scientists are still receiving data from the edges of our solar system. Thump. The boys looked around. They were in their backyard wishing on a shooting star. That was out of this world, Wyatt exclaimed. Mission accomplished, Jackson cheered. But I'm spacing out. Time for bed. Max agreed with a loud crunch as he watched his friends drift off to sleep. The end. So, boys and girls, I hope you take some time today to learn something new about space. Bye-bye.
So, if yesterday was 166 days, we have to add one popsicle stick. And let's count these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's right, we have 7. We have 167 days of school. That's a lot of time. So, let's come count by 5s.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100.
Let's go do our poem thingy.
I am special as I can be. I am special, I am me. I have 2 hands and 2 eyes to see, a nose to smell, and my ears hear well. A mouth to talk and 2 legs to walk. But that's not all, because you see, I am special, I am me. I am special as I can be, because no one looks or acts like me. I am one person, myself, me, and that's the way it should be.
Great job reading your poem. See you again tomorrow.